Everybody, we are back with another review, and today we are reviewing the 298-in-1 handheld 8-bit console. So basically, I got this from China. I paid about $13 for it. It took about a month to get in, and it boasted that it had 298 unique games in there. It had popular titles from Super Mario to Contra. So I said, hey, why not? $13. I'll check that out. Who doesn't want to play Super Mario, the original Mario Brothers on the go, or Super Mario Brothers on the go? Either one. It said it had both. So let's check it out and see what it's got. So right off the bat, we got a nice little, it's definitely a nice little handheld console. The buttons are garbage. You can hear as I rub my hands just over them and not push down the movement on them. So you know that the buttons have play. We have a hole right here that says USB, but it's got no receiver for anything to plug in there. I imagine that's how they loaded their ROMs onto this thing. I don't know. You got the battery door. Takes 3 AAAs. So speaker on the back right there. On-off switch. We got reset to reset the console. We got a mute or a volume down button. I don't know what this is or why you would need a microphone hole. I don't know if they're listening to you and transmitting the signal. You got your directional pad here, not connected. They're all separate buttons. That's interesting. You got start and select up top, start on the right, select on the left. And then you got 4 buttons here. Now, the buttons have very interesting things on them, but obviously they took some kind of a PlayStation rip on these because we got a square, a triangle, a circle, and an X. So, yeah, I don't know why they did all that other stuff in there. Probably not to get sued. So, without further ado, let's turn this puppy on and see what it's got. So, when you boot up, it pulls you up to the screen where it allows you to choose between your languages that you want. And you can hear the 8-bit music, which is kind of got like a Mega Man-y kind of sound to it. So we'll choose English. There we go. We got 298-in-1 right there. 298-in-1. So we got the first game on the list is Contra. And then let's check out, we'll go to Mario. I see that's number 4. So already right off the bat, the directional pad's kind of interesting. And let's hop right into playing some Super Mario. Pulls up just like regular, even has 1985 Nintendo, you know, this is legit just a ROM. The screen's crap, you can see errors in regards to that. The demo mode is pretty legit. We'll let the demo mode actually roll it out. But you can see the skips in the frame rate. It's a little bit, you can't even really read the text on top. So anyway, let's hop into the game. Let's see how it plays, and let's just check out a couple of these. Okay, so you have to really hold it. Yeah, you really got to hold it. My goodness. So it's done basically where you hold either square or triangle to get your running start. But again, the responsiveness of it, see, like I was trying to get that one up, but it's not good for pinpoint type of gameplay. But again, you're playing Super Mario on the go, so I mean, what's the real issue here? You know what I'm saying? So you can see I'm kind of not really running, but ran to the finish, and the responsiveness, see, like right there, I couldn't even get a nice running start on it. So the gameplay on this is very interesting. Yeah, you're playing Mario on the go, but like at what price? You know what I'm saying? At what price are you playing Mario on the go? So let's check out some of these other games here we got. Let's go. I mean, here, let's check out Contra. Let's see. What is this? What the heck just happened here? Contra 30, gun, what is this? Some kind of debug mode? Okay, don't know what that is. This is I've played this console before, never had this happen. So we're gonna reset the console and okay, so it brings up a menu, like a debug menu, and then you have to hit start on the Contra, which is weird. First game that's done that, so Mario didn't do that clearly. So pretty decent in regards to its gameplay. Difficult to see the bullets because of the frame rate of the screen. Reaction time's a little bit off, but then again, it's moving it's kind of moving in sync to its processing power of the game. So it's kind of like, I don't know, catching up to itself, if that makes any sense. So the jump button, it kind of needs to be more responsive, I believe, the buttons, for you to be able to get like quality gameplay. As of right now, it's kind of just like a garbage reason to say that you have these games on the go. So let's keep going down. We got Dr. Mario, 298 and 1. Arkanoid, 1940. I mean, Kung Fu, Wrecking Crew, Slalom, Soccer, Swoon, Pro Wrestling, Volleyball. We got Volgard, whatever that is. 10-Yard Fight, Balloon Fight. I mean, a lot of no names on here. Like Bird Week. What the heck is that? Let's see. Number 28 on the list. Bird Week. Bird Week. Not joking. It's really called Bird Week. So you're flying around. You're flying around. Yep, just flying around. Bird Week. Next. Okay, so it defaults every time to Chinese. So let's. Oh, look at that. We can go backwards. So, but we're not going to. So, but yeah, we were at 28, I believe. So there's no way to truly. You have to scroll through all these, which is interesting. I mean, no wonder why the buttons are unresponsive if you're gonna wear them out. Just trying to cycle through and test the games. So we're at Burger Time. We got Burger Time on here. Clue Land. I mean, there's a lot of Nintendo games on here, which is sweet. We got Dig Dug, Magic Bubbles, but then there's like Dora Brothers. Like, what is Dora Brothers? Excite Bike. Let's check out Excite Bike. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go through this list because we're going to keep scrolling through these. It's going to get redundant. We got Donkey Kong, number 51. We got Galaga, Galaxian. Golf again, so it looks like we got a repeat. Ice Climber, we got Joust. Another Donkey Kong. Mahjong, we got Mappy. We got the original Mario Bros. Right there. Millipede. Ninja 2, like what is that? You know what I mean? That's not a Nintendo game. We got Pac-Man. Pinball, Popeye, another Donkey Kong. So we have Donkey Kong in here 3 times so far, which is weird. So we got a bunch of games I've never heard of. Snowball, like what is that? Math Junior, I don't know if that's Donkey Kong Math Junior. Stargate, that got on here somehow. We got Tennis. Toy Story's on here. Boat Race, I mean, Wrestle, Zippy. So we're at 120 right now. We're at 120 and we're at Z. And then 121 starts with Contra again. So we got the same list again. That's fucking weird. Yeah, it's literally exactly the same. So, which is weird because if you took the 121 and, you know, times it by 2, you definitely wouldn't have 298. So there's got to be other stuff in here that this is still the same stuff. There's got to be other added things because there's about 50 other titles that are missing or added here from the first time. I don't know why they would do the same list times 2. Pinball, Poker, Donkey Kong. So Donkey Kong's on this console 6 times so far. Toy Story. Zippy at 240. So see, yeah, we're at 240. So let's see. Contra again. So they repeated it a 3rd time. So we got basically. Let's see where it ends. I think it ended at G, which is when we went backwards. We saw it was like G. So yeah, we're at D's right now. F, and then G into Golf, Gamoku. So it looks like it's the same list of games, only they duplicated it nearly 3 times. So let's check out Dr. Mario. we'll check out a couple of these titles. They obviously put some of the more popular ones towards the beginning. As you can read the script, it is readable, but I mean, the logo's not on the screen, so. But yeah, anyway, it's Dr. Mario. It's difficult to see the viruses. I mean, can you see them? I mean, I see a red dot. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. So, some of the games it works for, and some of the games it's like you can't even play it because of how difficult the resolution is to be able to play the game. The resolution kills it. So, I mean, honestly, you got about 30 or 40 Nintendo games that are actually on here, and the rest of them, they seem to be some kind of an arcade third party. Let's try Excitebike. So, I mean, like, can you read anything on there? Very difficult. Okay, so you can play Excitebike. Pretty decent. I mean, this is actually quite fun, actually. Excitebike's legit. Again, the playability of, like, Dr. Mario, that was, like, really bad. But, like, yeah, this is fun. Like, it's actually, the slow responsiveness is actually enough for you to not notice it, but it's just too much in other games, like, again, Dr. Mario. So let's grab a couple more games here and we'll try them out. Burger time. Oh, that made it on here. No Mega Man's made it. I mean, they could have literally put whatever they wanted on here. I mean, it's a bootleg game, so it's not like Nintendo gave them permission to use their games. Like, for example, for them to use Donkey Kong, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have permission for this. So, like, why not put them all on here? I don't understand the point. You know what I'm saying? Of, like, I mean, straight up, like, this is Nintendo's property. So, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this shouldn't even be... It shouldn't... I mean, why not put them all in here? Why pick and choose which ones and then put garbage on here? I mean, you could... If you would have loaded this up with, like, legit games, this thing would be a powerhouse. And especially if you, like, tested the games and see which ones play better on this console before you listed it, you might be able to get more money for this. And especially if the buttons were a little better. But $13, this is a pretty good deal, especially if you have, like, pocket games on the go. I mean, if you go to the store and buy, like, Pocket Yahtzee or Pocket Poker, it's going to cost you at least $10. So, $3 more, you get a lot of games from your childhood, along with a bunch of other games you probably never even heard of, like Nibbles, whatever that is, or Nuts Milk. Let's see what Nuts Milk is. Oh, Nuts and Milk, not Nuts Milk. Okay, Nuts and Milk. What is this? Action 52? Yeah, so Nuts and Milk. I guess I'm a little barrier. Something. Yep, fell in the water. So yeah, Nuts and Milk. So yeah, in regards to this console, legit for $13. But I mean, they could have definitely done better and maybe asked a little more money for this thing. I personally think it's false advertising to say it's $298 in one when you've repeated the list almost 3 full times, 2 times fully and 1 time halfway. It's kind of misleading. You should be advertising this as $120 in one. And if you want to repeat the cycle, that's fine with you, but don't advertise it's $298 in one when there's only 120 games on it. So that's my review on this. Again, I think it's a neat little pickup. Got it on eBay. They sell them on Amazon too. You can get them on Alibaba, but $13 shipped. Not bad. Not bad. Are you able to hack it yourself? No idea. No one has any videos out where they've uploaded any ROMs to this or not yet. I imagine with a little bit of ingenuity, you probably could get your own ROMs on here. by flashing the card. So yeah, there's nothing there. It's an empty space. It looks like it was either intended for that, or this is just a generic case that they used for this particular purpose, and it had this part with a USB hole in it, and it just wasn't functional for this purpose. So, which is what I'm probably thinking it's going with. I doubt they loaded the ROMs that way. They probably flashed the ROMs directly to the board. So, but anyway, 120 for 13 bucks. I give it a good review. I would buy this again. I don't regret purchasing this at all. So it's a fun, nice, little nifty little game. And honestly, the batteries last a really decent amount of time. It actually lasts longer than my Game Boy batteries, which are great. And it's got a color screen, so that's even sweeter. So if you like this review, give it a thumbs up. You want more content like this, give a subscription to this channel, and have a great rest of your day.